Good morning, children. So, in the last class, we have started with the fifth chapter, education. Today, let us move forward with page number 26, use of satellite. Then, I hope you all know the meaning of satellite and the importance of satellite. So, now here we are going to see the use of satellite in the education purpose. In 1975, Indian met within success to use a satellite for the purpose of education. So Eknath Chitnis, a scientist with ISRO, he played an important role in it. And SITE, that is Satellite Instructional Television Experiment, was introduced for the education purpose with the leadership of Space Application Center at Ahmedabad. So like this, what this satellite helps, the satellites were used to give education, especially in the rural areas through television, LED and all that, where the children, they can't go to school and they can't get the education. So they can sit at home and they can get education through this LED and television, radios also, isn't that? So like this, the program helped to make provision for good standard of education. So good standard of education, like now also we can see some of the channels, they will provide educations through television. So like this, especially in the rural area. So like this, the satellites were used first in 1975 to give education in rural areas. Okay. So the concept of satellite education came out of this experiment. Which experiment it was? Satellite instruction television experiment. And this gave a good um, standard for education, especially in rural areas. That is about use of satellite in education purpose. Okay. Now we'll see about the various open universities. We have seen about the education is been given in the schools. Now we'll see that some of the children, those who can't come to schools are also, and in the higher school classes, universities, so they can sit at home and they can study further. So that is about open universities. So like this only, the open university that is called as IGNOU, Indira Gandhi National Open University, was established with the objective that the stream of education should make its way into every average household of the country. So every household of the country, they should, each and every people, they should get education. If they can't go to colleges, regular colleges, they can sit at home and they can study. And United Nations also declared in 1970 as International Education Year that all should be getting a proper education. In the same year, a seminar was organized in New Delhi on the subject of Open University by the Government of India and Department of Education and Broadcasting University Grants Commission along with UNESCO. So UNESCO, then you know that it is also a United Nations organization for the child's education. So they have also adapted the same year in 1970 that establishing an open university involved in this seminar, that open university should be there because there are so many people, those who are unable to get an college education in a formal way, they have been given opportunity so that they can sit at home and they can study. 1974, the government appointed a committee under the chairmanship of Parthasarthi, P. Parthasarthi, and the Open University took shape on 20th September 1985 in accordance with its recommendations and suggestions. Okay, so like this, 1974, a committee was appointed, and 1985, it has been recommended and suggestions. Open University took a shape on 20th September 1985. It was named after the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. That time, Prime Minister of India was Indira Gandhi. That is why it was named on her name. those who are unable to get college education in a formal way, they have been given concession in eligibility criteria, age and other conditions for admission to this university. So those who are not able to get formal way, so they are being given, means the eligibility criteria, the age is not matter. If you are not able to get education in your proper age, so you can, after so many years also, you can get your education. It's not that you have to be that in particular age only. If you are not getting formal education, you are strict to that age. But if you are at home and you are getting education, you can get education in any of the field in any age. Okay. In 1990, the IGNOU started an audio-visual distance education program through Akashvani and Doordarshan. 1990, the children or the people, those who are getting education, they have started the audio visual distance, means through Akashvani Doordarshan channel, they started giving audio visual and distance education. Now how we are giving the online education, same as they are also started given through television. In 1990 they have started. It conducted more than 1000 curriculum of various branches, different types of courses. Curriculum means courses they have started. It provides facilities for education through 58 training centers in the country and 41 centers in foreign countries. So not only it was started in our country, but other foreign countries also. 58 training centers through that. Yashwantrao Chavan Maharashtra Mukta Vidyapeeth was established in Nasik in 1989. So that is, in Maharashtra also Open University was there. In Nasik only in 1989 it was established. So these all are very, very important thing, children, about open universities. Now, as we have discussed about the various research institutes are there. Like for example, children, there are so many research institutions, those who are study about science, about the whatever the DNA, fingerprints, all that. They are various research institutes are there, those who study about computer, mathematics, technology. Okay, so that is research institutes, which was established in 1950. Council of Scientific Industrial Research, that is called as CSIR. The main objective of CSIR in the country and to take the benefits of research to all the people. So what was the main objective of this institution? That each and every people of this country, they should be getting benefit of the research, whatever research, new research was going on in the field of science. Thus in the science, the research began in the field of like physics, chemistry, pharmaceuticals means medicines, food processing and mining. So like this, many pharmaceuticals in the field of pharmas, there are many researches were going on. Like this only we can able to find out new vaccines for COVID, isn't that? So these all are the research centers are there. Contracts were signed with industrial institutes that help to reduce our imports and save foreign countries. So we don't have that many institutions, many foreign institutions. We are importing things from other countries. It can be like a medicine, or it can be any of the foods or mining, whatever you are having, the chemicals or whatever in the science, we used to import from other countries. So many institutions were open in our country only, so we don't have to import from other country. We can reduce our import, and by reducing the import we can save foreign currency also. The laboratories of council also played an important part in bringing back to country students who had gone abroad for higher education. Many research institutions, big research institutions were open in our country only. So there is no need of our students, those who are studying about, those who are doing research in any particular subjects like physics, chemistry, medicines and all that, they don't have to go to other foreign countries for higher education. They can get the same education, same facilities in our country also. So they have played an important part in bringing back to the students, those who had gone to country for higher education, because same thing we are also giving here. So these are the about research institutions objectives. The achievement of CSIR, which include making the ink used for marking voters' fingers during elections. So, what are the main achievements? Like, if you ask your parents and all that, so when they will go for the voting, so after that they use the ink, isn't that? So that was also used in that one. It was not a regular ink, children, that we are using for our pen. So it is a that ink that it goes via time, isn't that? So that is that time that we have made medicines for malaria, elephantiasis and tuberculosis, water purification technology, reduction in the time required for bamboo productions. All this all are the achievement of CSIR. It also used DNA fingerprinting for the first time in India, conducted a genetic study of Adivasis of Andamans and proved that those tribes are 60,000 years old, and developed the earthquake early warning system. So nowadays we can find that there are so many new things we are producing. Like if you can see the second point, so it can also, after few months, we can include a name of COVID also in that, isn't that? So like this we are able to achieve great success in the field of research. Okay, it can be a medicine, it can be any type of food processing, chemistry, physics, any field of that. So this is all important role. It also played an important role in the use of neem as a pesticide. Pesticides means which can use to kill insects in the plants and all that. Okay, use of turmeric for healing wounds. So like whenever you have a wound or whenever you will feel something is there, so we are using turmeric. Your mother will be giving you turmeric milk, same as. So this all are, they have used it. The research shows that. Case of the patent for varieties of rice, different types of rice were um, introduced. Different types of rice we have, children, different places we have, isn't that? And CSIR has prepared a digital encyclopedia of Indian traditional knowledge and make it available in 8 international languages. So like this, that encyclopedia, like a library only they have made, where they have made available in the 8 international languages, where all the researches, all the important points were given. That is about the research institutes, that included science, how, what all the great achievement they have made in the field of science. Okay, next in the Bandhaga.